Hi everyone, this is Laura, and today I am bringing you a project I just finished for Miss Tamika, who is Scrap the World here on YouTube, and she is having a creative card challenge. And I want to go over with you real quick some of the rules and regulations, or just talk about the challenge a little bit. But of course, I will have a link in the description box below so you guys can go over and check out that video because I'm just going to be discussing this very briefly. I thought this was an awesome idea. Thank you, Miss Tamika, for making us once again step outside of some of our boxes. I know I did, and for inspiring us on trying something new. And I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Now, I'm not going to fib. Excuse me. I am so sorry. Before this challenge, I have yet to create a card with any kind of fold. I love the easel cards. I haven't done them. I love the crisscross cards. I haven't done that yet either. Um, I don't know why. I just never tried my hand at it. I did do the shadow box card, and I loved that. That I did do. But this is my first fold card, and she asked us to really zhuzh it up and embellish it up. She said you can make a card in any style. What she did not want to see was one of those simple open and close cards like Laura makes all the time. But I did not do that this time. She would also ask that you do a little research and either try to recreate something that's already been created or create your own unique card. And just really jazz it up, make it nice and pretty. Um, and you can do it any style, she says. You can do vintage, you can do shabby chic, you can do whimsical, anything, mixed media, whatever you want to do. The choice is truly up to you. And she has some really nice prizes. So, Tamika, I hope that you like this card. This is not an original creation of mine. This I actually got from Stampin' Up with Dawn. She created this card about, I think it was 2 years ago. But I did different dimensions, and I added a few twerks here and there to make it a little bit more my own. But the thought and the original measurements are definitely her creation, and I will also have a link to Stampin' Up with Dawn in the description box below as well. So let me go over with you real quick my card. I used the Secret Garden paper. Oh, the other thing was these are thank you cards. So one of the requirements was that it says thank you, just for you, or thinking of you. It has to have one of the three titles. And you have to use at least three different embellishments. Stickles, lace, flowers, trims, um, flares, bling, but you have to have at least three. And of course, you can see I went way over three. So let me go over real quick. I used the Secret Garden paper stack. One of my favorite papers in that stack is this card right here. I also used some plain green and yellow cardstock. And that's pretty much it. And I will be doing a tutorial on this card because I did love this card that much. I think it's super cute. And I'll share with you all those things first. My card, like I said, I really did not use the measurements that Dawn did. I actually made my own measurements. But this card is a 5x5 card. It is, I don't even know what kind of fold to call this. So I just call this a triangle fold card. And here is the fold. And I have a little magnet, and I mean a tiny, teeny magnet up here that holds the card in place. So let me share with you real quick. I know I keep saying that. I'm just jabbering away. I am so sorry. Basically, what I did was I created two card bases. And I don't know if you can see that, but there's some green cardstock there. And this is variety, my little wand. There's some green cardstock here and some of this yellow orange cardstock here. And you can probably see it better there. And I did not sign my card yet. But basically, I just glued those two cardstock pieces together. To the back, I added this little, I have a little string here, so sorry guys. I added this lace to go all around the card, and I will be signing my card in the back. And then on top of that lace, I added this flower trim, both in white, going all the way around the card. In the corners, I have here one of these trico flowers and two of the Michael flowers. I added some sprays. And these little leaf branches here, this is a Martha Stewart punch. I distressed both of them with the distress inks, and that was the moss one. I could never remember the name of it. Is it called? I really am drawing a blank. Do I even have it here? No, I don't. I don't know where I put it. Okay. Well, it's the mossy colored one. So sorry. I am so sorry. It is way early in the morning. Well, I use the Tim Holtz Distress inks, and I think it's called Forest Moss. I know the word moss is in there somewhere. And I did the same treatment here. I have some Recollections bling here on this side to the center, and I put this on pop dots, as you can see. I have a little Spellbinders, and this is the rectangles, lattice rectangles. And then on the center here, this is one of my stamps by Lost and Found. And it says, thank you so much. And I just cut that out of the green cardstock. I added some of this flat back pearl trim, teeny tiny 3mm here. And I also added a little teeny butterfly that I distressed with the forest moss. That's what it's called. I knew it'd get back to me. I think that's what it's called. And I also distressed a little square. I added some stickles to the embossing, just to bring out that embossing a little bit more. And then when you open the card, inside is where you're going to write your little note. And this is my little notes card. And again, another little blue string. So sorry about that. I just added some, and this is where you would write your thank you notes. I added some lace here and here. And I really couldn't put too many embellishments on the actual note because it has to go back inside the card. Oh, and this acts as a little pocket. And I thought it would be really, really nice to put like some little extra added goodies. So I didn't really want to put too many embellishments in the front. So what I did was I cut out one of the little, I fussy cut this from the papers, the Secret Garden papers. This is also a piece of paper from the Secret Garden collection. And this is a Stampin' Up! Stamp. It says, because nice matters. And again, with that forest moss, and I distressed it with forest moss as well. I have some of these little Friskars butterfly. These little flowers I made using my little punch. My Friskars retro flower, the very small little baby punch. I'm sorry, not Friskars, EK Success. And that's this one right here. See, that's that one. And then I added little pearls to the centers. And this one got a little smush with the stickles. And then I also added some bling up here. And I added another little butterfly down here. And I also added a whole bunch of stickles to that. So that's the little note. And like I said, focus camera. And I have 3 little butterflies and 3 little flowers. and the little leaf branches by, that was the Martha Stewart punch. And like I said, you can very nicely fit the card in. And if I wanted to, which is another reason why I didn't add too many embellishments, you could put some treats in there. It's a nice little pocket. I love the fact that you can add more dimensions to the card, and you can leave the back totally blank, so you can write a nice little message to the receiver. And then, like I said, I have a little excuse me, I have a little magnet piece right here, and the other one, I don't know if you guys can see this. When I say tiny, this is like the smallest magnet I've ever seen in my life. I actually ordered these, didn't know what I was ordering. They said super powerful magnets, and of course, I believed it. Now, I will say this. Although it's a teeny tiny magnet, it is super powerful. They weren't lying. So I'm not totally disappointed, because at least now I know I can totally hide those magnets without it showing. And I don't know if you can hear the snappy, but it does snap in place. So that is my card. I hope you all like my card. And I will, like I said, leave in the description box Miss Tamika, who scrapped the world, her information in the description box, so you can check out this create a unique card. Not only unique, but a fold card. A unique style, or your favorite style. And this is one of my new favorites. And I will also put Miss Dawn, who is from the Stampin' Up! Team. I will also put a link on her version of this card, so that you guys can also check her out. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a blessed day today and a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye now.